I will do a ritual today to play with the idea of dirty money and to wash all of the preconceptions I have around money. And I put here some international money that I have, some coins. These are rupees, Indian rupees. I'll put them in the water. And here is $1 from Singapore. I have $2. Here I have sen is from Malaysia, 20 sen, 20 sen. And these are some euros that I had around the house. Ta-da! I put in here. I also have a plastic banknote from my home country. I'll put it here. See it? And on top of this, I will also use bath crystals. I'm using forest because it's evergreen and green represents wealth and prosperity. And also because if money were to grow on trees, I would prefer them growing in a pine tree, as it's forever green. Okay, we have evergreen money. And last but not least, I would besmoke it, because smoke also cleans. So besmoking the money, and on top of it I'm gonna put soap. This is the soap I had in my bath. So I'm literally washing the money, and I would let this brew. I also got Jesus here, white Jesus from Palestine, because I was a Christian girl when I was a kid, and he said it is easier for a camel to go through the eyes of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven. And I have this idea in my head that a wealthy man would not be in close connection to God. I think what he meant is that when you are wealthy, you become distracted with the worldly world and don't have a close connection to God. But you cannot have a 100% close connection to God if you are a human being, because you are on this earth and you have to play your earthly part. And I will put Jesus here to watch over my money. I also got this symbol, is the Singaporean symbol. It's a lion head with a fish tail, and it represents keeping traditions while growing into a powerful state, or this is what I assume it means. And this also because Singapore is a very clean and wealthy country. And I will put this here. And it was also green, and I had it around the house, so it will serve to bring more prosperity into this ritual. Okay, so I will leave this here for now. I will wash it towards the end. I decided to do all this ritual after I had a dream. I dreamed that this woman, who was middle-aged, wealthy, independent, and was living in the countryside, needed my mother to take care of her. And I didn't understand while I was watching why she needed help. We helped her, me and my mom, pick some jars and bring them back into the house at some point. And when we got back, this woman, who was independent and strong, started sobbing and said that she felt utterly alone. So she broke down. And when I woke up, I ChatGPT'd my dream. I asked for an interpretation, and then I asked for shadow work. And there was this question that really stood out for me. It was, am I comfortable receiving care or offering care? I'm definitely more comfortable offering help than receiving any sort of care or help. And I thought of it, where does this come from? It comes from childhood, obviously. And I could track 2 examples when I was encouraged not to take help or not to receive care. When I was doing my homework, my mother was always encouraging, and she would say, "I'm so proud of you that you can do your own homework, that you don't need my help." She was bragging in front of our relatives. She always does her homework on her own. She doesn't need any help. Then when we were visiting our grandparents, my mother would say, "Do not accept anything that they would offer you because they are really tired, and we don't need to add extra tasks on their plate. Like, if they offer you food, say that you already ate, you don't need anything. If you want to drink some water, drink some water, but that's that." So even from the close people around me, I would refuse help, or I would do it on my own. And with care, this is a bit darker, but I was the one who was taking care of my father when he was drunk. I was the one who would calm him down. Was my task in the family, to calm my drunk father. And then I was also keeping off my mother's radar because she would take care of me, my brother, and she was overwhelmed most of the times. And when she was overwhelmed, she would rage. So I was keeping off my mother's radar and was taking care of my father and was taking care of myself most of the time because I didn't want to create any tension. And this with money translates directly to how uncomfortable I feel with receiving help or receiving gifts. It's a physical reaction. I feel physically uncomfortable receiving. If someone offers me something that I didn't work really hard for, I feel like I will have to work very hard to repay them. And this would mean a loss of freedom on my part. Or when they offer me something that I didn't again really work for, I feel like I am a burden and I have to cut on other things to lessen the burden that I've become. And this means a loss of connection. Or, it puts me on the radar. It makes me open to being rejected. And again, my whole relationship with money is not about wanting this paper to be in my pocket or not wanting some imaginary points in my bank account just to have them. I want some things. I want freedom. I want freedom to travel, freedom to explore, to experience. I want comfort. I want safety. And when I am being offered, even if it comes from people that I care about and know that they care about me, my first reaction is to congest. My abs turn really hard inside. My belly turns really hard, like I have walls inside my belly. I have natural abs and I never work my core or anything. I haven't been in a gym since I was 18, I don't know. But I think my natural abs come from me always being so tense about receiving. And now I'm doing how I de-tense. I just focus on the area when I feel like I'm getting tensed. I breathe into it. I breathe 3, 4, or 5 times, depends. I just breathe into it and try to relax my muscles. Maybe I will lose my abs in time. Yeah, but this is my practice now. And I am also repeating some words. I say, I am uncomfortable physically, but nothing bad happens if I am receiving money now or if I'm receiving help. I think all problems with money or not getting money are because of how we were programmed into giving or receiving. It's a very physical thing to work with. These are my money muscles and I have to relax them. I don't expect for me to be all of a sudden so relaxed and be like, oh yeah, now I can receive money easily, but I can sit with the discomfort. I know I can sit with the discomfort. Whereas before I would I would do something in return for you. In the next second you would give me something just to feel comfortable in my body. So now I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable with you giving me this and I will sit with it. This is my progress. And who knows? Maybe in a few years I'll become a millionaire. Now I'm gonna wash the money literally to finish the process. And literally wash the money. I'm gonna wash the money. I will put it in my new wallet. This is a souvenir wallet I got from Porto. And I will put my money in my new wallet, which is my new resistance to uncomfortability. My hands are green. Green and green. I'm gonna also apply a body shimmer. It's like money. It's like gold. Shimmery gold on my hands.